So I'm obviously not going to be too specific and give away any locations of wild camping spots, but suffice it to say where we're going today is famous for being haunted. It's the ruined country house of a formerly wealthy family. It was attached to a village which was flooded when they built the reservoirs sometime in the last 100 years. So now that the village doesn't exist anymore, the house is a ruin. It's probably been ruined for 100 years. So we're just unloading the car at the trailhead, and it's kind of a grey, misty afternoon, not particularly eerie or spooky at this time of day. And also, we're not alone in the car park. As you can see, there's a few other weekend walkers about, but I expect they'll all have gone home by sunset, which is in about 2 hours' time. The so-called haunted ruin is just the other side of those trees. So we're about to go and find out what's there. And we've just found the first sign of supernatural activity, an abandoned hat. There's only one explanation, and that is paranormal. Absolutely certain of it. Right, this is the spot. As you can see, that's pretty much all that's left of the ruins. Certainly the only bit that's standing. There's quite a lot of tiled floors and a downstairs floor plan still visible, but apart from that, very little. So we've got about 2 hours till sunset, and there are people in these woods walking their dogs.
Lots of people.
There are, but they will definitely be gone soon. This place is absolutely deserted at night, that much I know. So I suppose a little bit about the ghost story. There was a male servant from the stables apparently that was killed, and apparently haunts this spot. Not sure what he does at night, but I guess we'll find out. Certainly, yeah, we've got a terrier with us who's pretty good at detecting presences. He's good with hedgehogs anyway, so I'm sure he'll spot a ghost. Aside for anyone who's thinking of taking a Bedlington Terrier ghost hunting, these rough-wear dog sleeping bags are the thick end of 100 quid, and has he ever used it? No, he has not. This is where he sleeps, regardless of who is in the sleeping bag. You comfy there, son? I'd like to say we've rigged up hot and cold taps, but it's January, so we've got cold and cold. I'm living how men used to live. Crisps, those are your crisps.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Curry pot noodle. And I suppose now we just wait for these ghosts.
Where do you think they reside?
Well, the word is, it was a stable-related death. And the stables, for the benefit of the camera, are behind us. We'll have a look round them in the morning. There's nothing much left except like you can see clearly where the stables were because of the floor surface that's still there. So if it was a stable boy that was killed in some brutal circumstances and now haunts this area, the start point's going to be there behind us, which is good because it means he's going to be able to sneak up on us.
Yeah.
We won't see him coming.
I wonder if he met his death by the kick of a horse whilst being driven to slavery by the owners of the house.
Well, you'd hope that in order for him to become a ghost, I mean, I don't know, I'm no expert on ghosts, but isn't it the case that there has to be some unresolved, like you have to have died in some really horrific way
Yes.
to be a ghost. If you die peacefully, or if you die naturally in any way, then I guess your soul is at rest.
Maybe he died at a time where he'd had a altercation with the Lord of the Manor.
Oh, I like to believe that, you know, this lad's pissed off.
Oh yeah.
He wants to wreak a horrific revenge on humankind, and he lurks this spot just waiting for, I guess, people like us
to happen across
to straight into his territory. As long as the ghost doesn't interrupt my curry pot move, as long as he has the courtesy to wait until I've had my tea, then I'm fine. If he interrupts my tea with his spectral hauntings, we're gonna have I wonder what he does. You hear all these tales about, you know, apparitions and stuff, or I don't know, he moves things around, or he makes people die. Who knows? Oof. No pork pie croutons this time.
No.
Is that more of a summer delicacy?
Well, yeah.
Right, sun's gone down now. It's time to go and seek the source of this all-pervading evil. The poltergeist has already knocked over Andrew's chair there. Terrifying scenes. These steps down lead onto what is clearly the floor of a stable. You can see here the pattern of the individual stalls in the stable. So, if the ghost story is true and the ghost is of a stable boy or a stable hand, then I'm guessing the origin would be here. So I'm standing on the spot. Let's see if I make it through the night. He's definitely seen something, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Hysterical barking. Ah, he's gone. Well, whatever evil presence has manifested over there, he's seen it away. I don't know how much of this wind noise this rather crappy microphone is going to pick up, but the wind is absolutely howling down the valley, which would account for the massive temperature drop from the rest of the world to when you rock up in this place. Although you might say that it's not the wind at all, it's just the presence of evil. Either way, it's freezing. If there's one thing I love, it's camping when it's smashing down with rain on top of the tent. So whatever the ghost wants to do right now, as long as he doesn't interrupt my relaxation, then we're going to have a lovely evening. Oh. Has he been? Doesn't look like we've had any visitations in the night. Anything eerie happen to you, Andrew?
I'm sure I had a little tickle of my hand at around 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's conclusive proof then. Haunted.